hopeless. But I spent 13 years in Fiji, so if you don't follow rugby, you've got nothing to talk about. Well, I'm sport mad, but yes, I went from AFL. I was a Demon supporter, but then I haven't lived in Melbourne for a long time. So once the grapes start to ripen, you'll find a lot of the vineyards put nets out. They're a very labour-intensive thing, and it's quite expensive to do. A lot of the vineyards will share the machinery with other vineyards. Sorry, Wendy. That's Wendy's phone, in case you're wondering what the noise is. But she's not allowed to touch it because she's driving, so we just have to wait for it to stop ringing. So once the grapes come out, they quite often only put the nets over the premium row because it's look, the cockatoos can literally decimate the crop. What you'll also notice is a lot of these vineyards here are drip fed with irrigation pipes. So the black pipe that's running horizontal, rather than full irrigation, they're literally, some don't use water at all. They just allow the vine to, whatever the moisture content in the soil is, that's what it gets. Others drip feed. One common thing I get from people that are not from the southern hemisphere is how untidy our vineyards look. We don't trim them because we get such hot summers that this provides shade. You will quite often see sheep or goats in the vineyard that are eating the weeds or the ground cover, but the tops are just allowed to form a canopy, which otherwise the grapes, the sugar content would be off the wall. But my eyesight's not good enough at this speed. I can't see if there's actually any grapes on the vines or not. They will always tend to get a second. How many ringtones have you got?
I got one for every person.
Oh, okay. So who's that ringing?
That was work.
Okay. And who's called my Joe? She has a different ringtone for every person. Oh, who's this?
Another one.
She'll turn it down a bit once she's trying to source another microphone. I'm not sure if that will happen, but I think everybody's trying to say, I've got one.